Welcome fellow gamers, Lethal Leslie here, and today I want to talk about the Red Dead Redemption economy, and is the Red Dead Redemption economy still broken? So this is a big chat at the moment about the update that Rockstar have just given us on Red Dead Redemption 2 and whether it has fixed the problems we all have with the game. So personally, I would say I have somewhat of an unpopular opinion on this, or maybe a popular one. Hopefully we'll find out. If you have any comments on this, leave it in the comment section down below and we will find out what people think about it, of course. But for me, I think the economy right now is in a great place, and I'm going to try and explain to you in I'm going to try and make it as short as possible, just why I think this is a good place for the game to be in right now. So first off, I'm going to get straight into it, talking about why I think the economy isn't broken and why I think it's right now in a very good place, with hopefully future updates to make it even better. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the longevity of the game. When Rockstar made this game, they did not make it with a 6 months, 1 year plan for the online game mode. This game, they want it to last probably as long as it can, but at least 4 or 5 years time, I'd imagine. They'll be supporting it for at least that long, and they'd also definitely be giving regular updates to the game, just like they did with GTA, and they want it to last, like I said, about 5 years minimum. So there's no way they've made this game with a short time frame in mind, and I think that's super important when you're thinking about the game. There are going to be players that become a hardcore fans, and they're going to need long-term goals and content in the game, so they need to be thought about just as much as the player who's going to play the game for maybe a month, maybe 6 months, or maybe a year. Those things definitely need to be taken into consideration. For an example of this, I'm going to just jump straight into the catalogue, as you can see here, and show you the weapons. This is where I want to start, and I'm going to show you all the weapons real fast. And when I talk about this, to get all the guns in Red Dead Redemption 2, it costs you around $5,000. So that is a lot of $5,000. That is obviously $5,000 to get all the weapons. Now that's a lot of money to spend on the weapons in Red Dead Redemption 2. But what it is not is it's not a lot of money if you're talking about that over maybe a year's time, or that over a year and a half, 2 years time. And once you've bought the guns, you cannot buy them again. There is not going to be, well, there will be gun updates, but you know, you're not going to need to buy all those guns again. It's not going to be a consistent coin sink. For example, as you can see here, I bought the bolt action rifle. Now, this is my favourite weapon on the whole game. This is my favourite weapon on the story mode, and this is my favourite weapon on the online mode. I already have this gun now, and I will never not have this gun. It cost me around $300 to get, and as you can see, I've actually also done it up because I had the money to do so. I already had the money to do up my gun. We are not going to need that much money to maintain other things. Anyway, that's the way I see it with things like the guns. I'm going to talk about the food and stuff like that now, and it's a perfect example here right in front of me. Actually, it's like when we're talking about food and things like that, people are like, it all costs too much. Tin of beans cost a lot of money, but you know, you can just play the game and then shoot something in the head just like that. And let's head over there now, and we're arriving here now. And this animal, what was it? Was it a buck? This is a white-tailed buck, and this is going to give me food. It's going to give me a skin, it's going to give me a carcass. Now I'm going to go and check what this buck is worth alone right now for you guys, so you can understand what I'm trying to say here. For the skin there, I got a good buck pelt. That is going to be $2. The antlers about $1. The meat is going to feed me, and the good carcass goes for $6, guys. So off this alone, I'm going to be able to sell stuff up to the value of around $10, which will cover the stable keep for as long as I probably play. Cover the for a few hours kind of thing, so I'm not going to have to worry about those. And also, it can feed me for the next few hours. And that meat feeds you brilliant. It does all, like, if you cook it up, that's good quality meat that we found there. We've actually found a really good animal there, to be honest with you. Usually you get, like, worse quality stuff, like stringy meat off some of the animals. But that is how easy it is. I've been on this game, literally, where you see me a second ago, that was the spawn spot. I just loaded in right now, and I've instantly made myself 10 bucks. And, you know, if you think about it, it's so easy to make money on the game. We shouldn't really be worrying about the money issues in Red Dead, in my opinion. Now, let's talk about gold a little bit. Now, gold is a little bit of a different story because it is very hard to earn. Let's head to a stable and see some horses. So before we go to the horse stable, we're just going to head to the butcher first. We're going to sell this buck that we've literally just picked up, just as a good example for you guys of the easiness of the task kind of thing. How easy. I've been on for what, 10 minutes so far. I'm going to go ahead and sell a buck now. And like, I'm going to keep the meat because that's going to feed me. The antlers get us 1 buck. The good buck pelt gets us 2, and we get $6 for the carcass itself, and then we can keep the meat. We can actually sell the meat for $2 as well, or $3 actually if we want, but we're going to go ahead and keep it. We got 5 just for that. Now, I think I might have had some already. I'm starting to think. I don't know if you get 5 per buck. Either way, that sold for some good money, and that'll keep the stable upkeep, like I said, and it'll also do the, what is it, the camp upkeep, which is $1, and the stable upkeep is 75 cents every so often. So we're in the stable now, and we're going to talk a little bit about gold for a second before ending this video. And I understand the gold is really hard to earn in the game. If you go to the Arabians here, there is actually the Missouri Foxtrot is the most expensive horse at 950, I believe, anyway, unless I've missed one. But we're going to be talking about the White Arabian here and the Black Arabian, just because they're both next to each other, it makes it a little bit easier. The White Arabian is 850. Now, I know I could earn that in a week. I think anyone could earn that, and that's like for one of the most expensive and best horses on the game. If you played the game, I'd say 5-6 days for an hour a day or an hour and a half a day to 2 hours. We're not talking about an extremely crazy amount of time here getting put into the game. We're not talking about someone who couldn't work and earn this horse if they wanted to. These kind of things are some of the best things in the game, and in my opinion, at 850 bucks is available to anyone in the game. I think that is available to anyone in the game. Maybe you guys don't agree with me, but I think that is the kind of grind that anyone can reach. Maybe the level 66 is a little tougher, but at the same time, this game is supposed to be around for a long time. It's not made for 6 months, it's made for a year. And if you play the game just a few hours after work every day for about a year, if you were into the game that much, you would easily be level 66, probably close to level 100 then if you did it for about a year, playing the game a few hours a day or something. You'd probably have everything in the game and plenty of money left over. So that's the point. As for gold, like I said, it's a currency like every other game on the planet has these days. Every game has a microtransaction. It's never going to go away, and at least they let you earn some of it. There are many games out there that don't let you earn any of their microtransaction currency because they want you to pay, and that is the only way. Whereas if at least Red Dead do give you that grindy factor where you can at least grind for stuff. Some of the stuff is ridiculously priced, like if you want to put colour on your guns, scopes, to change the metals to make it like a gold gun, for example, it can cost an absolute bomb, maybe up to 150 gold, but that is a cosmetic item only, so that's probably why they put that at such a high price. But what I'm trying to say overall, when I'm trying to finish, to sum up on this, is that the game, in my opinion, is not over the top in the way of the economy now. There are little bits and bobs that are going to take your money if you choose to buy stuff like food, if you choose to buy tobacco, cigars, etc., stuff like that. It is going to eat into your money a little bit more than other things, but you've got to remember, for everything like that, there is also a free way to do it. You can go and find tobacco and craft stuff. You can go and, I'm not sure if you can do it on the online anyway, but you can do it on the offline. You can craft many a thing on this game as well. You can go ahead and hunt your food. Then you can go and sell the other bits to the butcher, which kind of works. So like when you're running around, and I'm not talking about just hunting. I'm talking about just upkeep on the game. If you're going around with your mates, all you got to do is shoot a rabbit that you pass once every so often. Put it on your horse, carry on going. Next time you and your mate are near the town, go and sell that rabbit. And I think that's a real live part of the game that really makes the game make you feel like you're alive as well, because you do need to keep yourself alive in that respect. And the same goes for anything across the game. With your horse, for instance, I pick a lot of plants for my horse to feed my horse when I'm on the move. If I see plants, I just end up picking them up. I think it's a better way of doing it than buying feed for your horse. And everything that you've got to buy, these little nitty bitty things, you can actually go ahead and get for free. I think that needs to be taken into consideration. And if it gets much cheaper, it'll be much too easy for everyone, in my opinion. I'm going to leave that one there, guys. If you liked the video, subscribe if you want to see more. I want your opinions on this. If you have opinions, leave them in the comment section down below, and take it easy.